Alright, so we're here to show the repairability of the roof as requested. We're going to do a repair simulation of the front, taking out the old damaged shingle, putting it back. And if the roof is repairable, we're going to take care of all these repairs at the front and the back itself. We're just checking to see how the repairability is going to be on the roof. So we're going to start off by unsealing the shingles. I'm mounting the shingles from right to left. I'm going to be very careful with it. The special way that I do this to be very careful, and I apply pressure to the top, and I just go in and I shimmy my crowbar. So it looks like I'm being aggressive with it, but I'm being very gentle, because when I apply pressure to the top like this, it prevents me from just going straight through the shingle. The side of this crowbar is very sharp, and it just cuts through that sealant.
Got to show beforehand. Forgot to take the pictures. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Get it close up. Show how it looks prior. So we got them here. I mean, just feeling out the shingle, they feel still pretty malleable. They still feel pretty thick. We'll see at the end of it. I'm not seeing any granules popping off just yet, just from me, you know, coming in and popping these nails out. Not nails, popping these seals out. Shingles still feel pretty thick. So usually with these, you're able to tell if the roof is repairable by doing like a bro test or doing this repairability test, or even just feeling out the shingle. A lot of times shingles that are thinner have been worn out too much. So just come in, cut away, cut away, cut away. Cut away. There you go. You hear that like stickiness? That's just unbonding. You can hear that. Sounds like popping a little bit. Coming in, just applying some pressure here. Just coming in and just cutting away. It cuts it perfectly. Leaves no transfer, none, so the repair goes nice and smoothly. These are pretty much popped off. Are these? No. So what we'll do now is we'll go in, we'll see where the nail is at, go underneath. So the nails were nailed at an angle. I gotta go in, and when I drive in like this, I'm just driving into the nail. I'm not driving into the shingle. Those nails nailed it wrong. And I'll explain, I mean, this is perfect explanation as to why. And I'll explain it once I go back in to nail it back in. I'll show you why you don't want to nail it at an angle, even with a nail gun or with a good old-fashioned hammer and nails. Because of this reason, you have nails that pull through super easily, releasing nails. So, things you don't want to do. And you're also still leaving the homeowners to leaks. You don't want to do that either. So when I'm taking out these nails, I'm applying pressure to the top here, not to this part. This is the shingle that I'm lifting, and I'm applying it to the top shingle that I'm not touching just yet. Getting access to that nail, and I'm just propping it up. There's two nails on each shingle. I don't know why people do this, but it's unnecessary. Just causes the nails to be stuck. This one's stuck too because it's at an angle. Clear it. Gives me a little bit of room. There we go. Now I'm able to just pop the nail clean out without harming the shingle at all. See, this one's pulled right through. The nail's still stuck in there, so I'll go back in. So it's pulled through the shingle, but it's still in. It was nailed at an angle. So I'll come back here. Same thing with this nail. It's also at an angle. So I'm trying to be careful while doing the repair, even though I have to take these measures. Perfect. Got it. So this is what happens when you nail the nails in an angle. Taking our time, just making sure we get all these nails out. See, when I'm doing this, I'm being super careful with the shingle. So now I'll go in, I'll take the old shingle out, you can see, and I'll pop in, let's get a new shingle. Like I said, it's just a simulation. We're just checking to see the repairability of it. So now I'll go back in. I'm gonna nail them in properly. So I'll come in, I'll lift it, I'll see where I have to nail it, I'll set the nail, and I'll have to come about 45 degrees, and the nail clean on the head. It's not at an angle. You can see, you already saw what happens if you try to nail it at an angle, but you also need to almost set the leaks. But another reason why you want to first set the nail and then come up 45 degrees is you're gonna get a clean head strike on the nail. And also, if you go too low, you end up clipping the edge of the shingle. So come back down here. Set the nail, 45 degrees. You can see I go underneath the shingle when I lift it up. I try not to put too much stress on the top here. Degrees. I go nice and quick. I don't want to leave the shingle under too much tension. Set the nail, 45 degrees. Last one. Degrees. So I'll just come in, wipe away any loose granules that we might have on each shingle. Just to kind of get a clear view of what we're seeing here. So we have visible breakage and tearage here, creasing. This is probably the only shingle that just barely made it out. I mean, still got a little bit of abrasion in the corner. That's probably the only shingle that didn't have too much damage. The rest, as you can see, they all have breakage here. It's a fail.